about you today. So we do have some. We do have some fun little segments.
Okay, I love fun little segments. Let's get fun. Let's get goofy.
Word association for Brie.
Okay.
You're going to say the first word that comes to mind after I say a word.
Okay.
Okay. Number 1. Vinnie Hacker.
Hot.
Wop.
What did you say? Mop?
Wop.
Oh.
Wet ass.
Vagina.
Nice.
Okay.
This is good so far.
This is good. I can't hear you. Say it again.
Okay, I'm sorry. Snails.
Gary.
Yeah.
That's good.
Queen.
Beyonce.
Yes. Fact.
I don't even really like Beyonce, actually. Unpopular opinion. I think she's overrated. Okay, yeah.
It's not that
I can't say that. I'm going to get shot in the face. Whenever I say that, people come for me.
The beehive is coming for you.
Yeah, I'm going to get killed.
Fact.
Teacher.
Buzz.
B. I'm so bad at this.
That one.
Honestly, I'm bad at things like that. My brain doesn't work quickly.
Yeah, my brain really doesn't.
Yeah, I have a slow there. All right, Connor, next one, you.
Okay, I want to jump in one more time. I want to throw in another listener question, and it's going to be very, very TikTok related.
Okay.
I am curious what your For You page looks like, because if it's anything like mine, and with like the drinking stuff and like the content is kind of all over the place. Like my shit is
my shit is all over the place. I feel like lately it's a lot of like, the people, I don't know the girls' names, but they sit in front of the like TikTok drama and just like talk about, they like read the Shade Room's posts or whatever.
Yeah.
I have a lot of that because of BFFs.
Right.
And I have a lot of drinking and baby content. I hate to admit it. I love me some baby content.
Oh, wow.
And I like every baby video I see. And the Yeet baby, Marley.
Yep.
Shout out
Wait,
them.
I don't know who that is.
Die. Oh, you're missing out.
Remi, you gotta get on Yeet Baby Talk.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Yeet Baby, Marley, and Uncle Chris. They're the best ever. I love them so much.
Uncle Chris is getting hitched.
I know, he's getting married. I'm super excited for him.
He know everything. He said something about how when he posted that he was engaged, he lost like 10,000 followers. Like,
oh my god, yeah, because everyone was simping over.
Everyone was like, "I thought you were gonna give me a baby." And so, you know what? The For You page actually knows more about you than you know about yourself. So
they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Are you pregnant?
I don't know.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna go bye-byes if I am. Bye-bye,
Plan
baby. Yeah, we'll go take a couple of those right after this.
God.
Drink the baby.
That is it really is so, like, the FYP is, like, brilliant in its own, but it is really funny just hearing how Harry last week was like, I'm obsessed with bees. And, like, now we know you're obsessed with babies.
Yeah,
I don't the pitter-patter of little Bree steps.
But only not real babies in real life. Like, I like funny babies on TikTok, but like a real baby in real life, it's like, fuck off.
No babies in real life. Like, I don't.
No real life babies. Only
absolutely not. Like, your teeth are like way whiter than mine.
Hey guys, I got this ring light from the gas station.
I know. I have really horrible ring light right now.
Gotta get one.
Char and Dixie, they sell ring lights. You can get one from them.
Oh yeah.
I have a ring light somewhere. I'm just a mess today, and I'm in like this corner. I asked to do the podcast downstairs. My whole family's like, "Nope, go in your room. Like, we need to walk around and do stuff." I'm like, this is why I need my own space. Anyways, okay, Brie.
Yeah.
Fill in the blank with 3 words or less.
Oh my god. Okay.
If I didn't work at Barstool, I would
probably be dead. Is that 3 words?
That was great.
Probably be dead. Good job.
That was 3. That was good. Okay.
Okay. The most takes I've done trying to make a TikTok is
probably 1 or 2. I never like redo TikToks. They're
not.
You can't redo them. Mine aren't very planned out. Mine are very stupid. Like, they're not planned.
the best videos that perform like the best are
the one takers
that you're like, boom, that's funny to me. I'm posting it.
Yeah. If you rethink it and you keep trying to tell the joke, it gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
I don't think I feel like that's something we probably all don't do often. Like, even for me too, like when people are like, "Oh, do you plan out like the crazy weird shit you say?" And I'm like, "No, because that would be weird." The only things I like repeat 100 times are back again with a realistic, like something like that, where it's like just
It's
one
just
line
so
where I'm like trying to say it. I'm like, wait, horrible. Like I need to redo it. But like when I'm being that's why people gravitate towards your content or whatever, is you being you and it not being planned out.
Exactly.
Next one. I consistently stalk Blink's TikTok page.
The Yeet Baby.
The Yeet Baby.
No, it has to be someone else.
Okay. Someone that I actually stalk. I don't stalk a lot of people. Fuck.
How about instead of 3 words, 3 people, like your 3 favorite this week?
Okay, 3 people that I really like to watch on TikTok. I like I like Spence Waugh a lot. I like to look at his TikToks. Noah Miller. I had to unfollow him though, because when I followed him, he stopped showing up on my For You page. And then when I didn't follow him, he ran my For You page. So I had to unfollow him to get him.
Is that a thing on TikTok?
I don't know. It is for me.
That's interesting.
I feel like it's like a sponsored ad. Like they're trying to sell you somebody, you follow them, and they're like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. And then Quen.
Blackwell?
Blackwell, yes.
Oh,
I fucking love her.
I'm understanding more and more your style. It's those people just like are naturals.
Yeah, they're just so funny without trying. Yeah, I love it.
I met Quen. She's with UTA as well, but I met her. We did the Free People shoot together like a month or 2 ago in Santa Barbara, and she's just funny.
Yeah, I feel like she's just like so naturally funny
and chill. Yeah. The TikTok trend I never ever want to see come back is.
What is the worst TikTok trend? Guys, I'm not on TikTok trend page. I'm on like stupid fucking For You page.
I don't have
I don't have trends. But what was like the worst?
Or what about
trend?
like
I'm trying to think of like cringy trends.
Yeah.
Remember the fucking trend where you would turn to the side and people would like stick their tongue out like all the way? And do you guys remember that? That was horrifying.
That's
I blocked
bad.
every single person I saw do that.
I'm dead.
Yeah, like all of the cringy ones.
I just feel like the songs bother me. I'm like a sound person where like if something's repeated, like which is TikTok, something repeatedly is happening and it's like bothering me. Like I'm like, get away. Like Like
honestly, the WAP. I was like over it. I'm like,
that was annoying.
That was my favorite.
Oh, that was your favorite ever?
I loved that. Yeah.
Really?
I like
also
when the moms
like I don't. R.I.P. That was like I didn't want to hear that again.
Yeah, when people would change it and do like their own words, I was like, oh my god, shoot me in the face. None of them were funny.
I kind of want to tweak one of these.
Okay.
And it says if I could cancel one TikTok account, it would be. But I think like maybe not cancel, but just like who makes you cringe the most on that? Just like you actually can't even watch. You may even like them. Could be a sway guy that you've met a couple times.
Yeah, there's one I want to say, but I can't say. I'll say another one. Well, obviously. I say it, dude, Bryce Hall. Every time I talk so much shit about Bryce Hall, but like, I feel like any single person, Josh, I can't watch his videos. Josh's videos are pretty brutal to watch.
I think it's funny that he even still like makes those videos.
He knows that it works.
It works for him.
He in person, like I was expecting him to be like the biggest like douchebag in the world when I met him, and I was like, I'm not gonna like this kid at all. I fucking love him. I would go to war for Josh. He is the sweetest.
I'm obsessed
funniest
with him.
And he knows, like, he talks about how cringy he is. He completely is 100% self-aware. I feel like a lot of the other ones aren't very self-aware.
I've met a couple in LA that I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the worst person on the planet, but suck it up.
And they're
10
out
out
of
of 10 times, they're awesome. They're so sick.
Yeah.
And they're like,
they're pretty self-aware.
Yeah.
But I think also because Josh can like,
yeah, Noah Beck is pretty
cool.
Like,
take the heat and stuff, like how he doesn't have the singing videos, and he's just like, I did.
When
and then he's
I
still
think Dave has also helped him a lot.
Yeah.
What happens? So like obviously, Barstool Sports is kind of like shifting to what's relevant, and like TikTok's relevant, and Josh is obviously on.
Yeah.
Like, and I read some of the comments when like TikToks are posted, and it's relevant to me. I enjoy that stuff, but like a lot of the people are like, go back to sports, and like it's just it's not relevant. Like Barstool Sports was never just strictly sports. It was like, so
those are like
what's that like? What's the shift like?
There's a lot of people. Well, on the comments, there's a lot of people. Those are like the OG stoolies who are like, this is supposed to be Barstool Sports and no women allowed. This is like Barstool. Those are like the OG like awful people. Not even honestly stoolies, just people that suck that like used to watch Barstool when they were I don't know, fucking in the 90s. But I feel like Barstool has such a new audience now and such a younger audience compared to like a year ago, and it's just grown so much that I feel like Barstool is like a bigger name than it was, and a lot of people didn't expect it to be.
I think so too. Yeah. I think there's so many reasons. Even this year during quarantine, what Dave did with the small businesses and stuff, I think that was like a big thing that kind of like grew the audience to some other people that never, were interested before. Wild. And then obviously BFFs just bringing that into TikTok and like a younger generation, which was very smart. He's a very smart man.
Barstool touches like every single. You can name any demographic, and Barstool has something that touches it. Like there's so much inside of Barstool that people don't even realize is a part of Barstool.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
And I think that too. It's like, so my content's very different than obviously Barstool stuff. And when I did, and I've gotten like when I like wear the hats or do certain things, I'll get maybe some people negative things from like, because I have a lot of I have all females and stuff, and everyone like has their own thing, but like I'm someone that just kind of stands for like when I like something and I'm behind something, I don't really give a shit what everyone else thinks. So I'm a true fan, and that's kind of how, and I think that you couldn't fit in anywhere better. Like I think it's awesome that they brought you into BFFs and
something I love watching when the clips are played, like the dynamic between like you three. What's that like weird. When you're actually filming? So because I'll be on like TikTok and one of those, or not TikTok, Snapchat, and those like discover tiles, and it's like like this person, like Josh Richards called out for blah 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 on set, and I'm like, it goes, and then like you pop up, and I'm like, oh my god, like there she is.
It's and what so weird. The dynamic.
I know you've joked around about like them. Like it's just being like them, and then like you came on for an episode, right? And then it went so well that they just kept they were like, this makes sense.
I kind of don't know or remember when you went into that.
I don't even either. So I was in the office and I get like a text, and it's from like a guy that we work with, Gaz, and he's like, come in to BFFs, and I'm like, oh my god, like why at this point I had never spoken to Dave in my life. Like we had never conversed ever.
Oh, that's funny.
So I come in and I sit like in the producer's chair, and whatever, I'm just there as like a third mic. I think I said like 3 things, and Dave on the show was like, this is the most that we've ever spoken. I'm like, yeah, I'm horrified of you. You scared the shit out of me. And then it went pretty well. And then I kept coming back every week. And as it went on, they like added a camera. And then they were like, why are we even having her over there? Like, we should just put her next to Dave. And then I started sitting next to Dave. And then I think like it was too bro-y, like Dave and Josh. It was just like too of a bro-y podcast. They needed like a female aspect. So I think it worked. And then it just stuck. And somehow I landed that, which I still don't understand. But the dynamic with them two is so in person. It's a lot better. And Dave... He likes to shit on me and Josh a lot. He's like a dad. He's like the dad figure. It's like honestly, it's really funny. Like me and Josh have to explain every little single thing to him. Like me and Josh will just be having a normal conversation, and Dave will be like, "What's that mean? What's no cat mean? Like, what are you talking about?"
Yeah,
we just have to like explain.
I can picture it all. Yeah,
it's really funny. It's like I don't know. It's a great work environment. It's kind of like a family dynamic, as creepy as it sounds, but it's like a really good. Yeah, it's a good trio.
No, that's
Who
awesome.
is your
dynamic is awesome.
Favorite guest that you've had so far from that specific podcast?
Oh, this is hard. Controversial answer, Jeffree Star. That was the fucking best interview.
I didn't listen yet. I have to listen.
It was really good. And it was better for me because Josh and Dave didn't really know anything about him. So I was reading it, which was fun. But awesome. Other than that, definitely Cody and Noelle, because that was actually one where I laughed. I feel like a lot of guests we have on, I don't really laugh. And I was like laughing my ass off. But that's when I was still in the producer's chair. So I didn't even get to like see them or talk to them. And it was sad.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, you guys have incredible people on.
Yeah, it keeps getting bigger. BFFs is blowing up, and it's scary.
Jeffree Star caught me like I was like, what? Am I like?
I know.
Seeing this right on the Barstool page, Jeffree Star.
It was
that
unreal.
Was some bombshells in that one. If anybody hasn't listened to that,
I am that somebody, and I need to listen. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's a good one. You got to.
Are you into Brie, like all the TikTok, like actual drama? Like, do you follow it on your own with all the,
No, I don't.
Because I feel like that is what a lot, or maybe it like kind of started. That's when I feel like BFF started. It was a lot of that, and now it
started with a lot. I feel like it started as a drama podcast.
Yeah,
a lot of guests.
That's when I started listening. Yeah.
Every guest that we have on, they sit down and they're like, "I'm so scared." And we're like,
it's
why
like the Red Table Talk.
So scared to come on BFFs. Yeah, I don't get why everyone is so nervous.
I think it's like the dynamic, because like I feel like you guys have bits of information that like aren't being shared anywhere else, and it's from all sides. Anytime I listen,
you guys, it's literally because of Dave. Like, not like I feel like he would be very nice, but I feel like to people. It just is an intimidating.
Well, yeah, he calls it how it is, and if he sees that you're like lying, he'll be like, "Bullshit, you're fucking lying."
Exactly, and people are afraid of that.
But it's like a comforting vibe too, not a mean one.
Maybe we should good cop, bad cop it. I think that'd be fun.
Good cop, bad cop it
on here.
Do it. Who's good? Remi's bad.
Do you want to be Dave? And I'll be Bree.
Oh, well, I guess you already think I'm Dave. I guess. You think I'm the bad?
Yeah. I mean, I could try to be
No, honestly, it could only work that way.
It could only work that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so we have. I want to throw in we got so many listener questions. From
let's
Instagram.
do them. Let's fucking play them out.
We do listener questions for anyone listening on Instagram day before. We also have a phone number that you can call and leave a voicemail for our guests. 404-919-7752. Yeah, I love it. I mean, these lines that people are adding to like actually send a voice message make so much sense because I can't type.
It's so much better.
But oops, sorry. The yard.
What was that?
I thought that was a toilet flushing.
Me too. Was it?
No, it was someone spraying a hose on the window. Apologies. Now I'm sweating. So I have
no AC. I've been sweating this whole
time. I had to turn the fan
guys,
off because
I'm
we're
dripping
recording.
Sweat, and I keep like
I'm dripping.
Like I'm literally so hot, and like they don't allow me in my home to turn on like the AC. Like everyone likes it warm, and I like it freezing cold, and I'm dying in here. It's so rude.
Seriously, I just want to like chug this, not because I want to be drunk, but because I'm fucking sweating. So I'm not.
I was sweating last week. I'm sweating last week because we had Harry Jowsey on, and I kept giving jokes, and they weren't landing, and I was like, "Is my audio on? Should I say that again?"
I think you two just have like a little bit of a different sense of humor.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's what. It wasn't bad. You're like sarcastic, and some people aren't.
Okay, so I'm gonna rapid fire some questions. Don't feel the need to like
shoot them out.
So the exact moment that you realize that like you're blowing up on TikTok, I kind of went through like your very early stuff, and like it was. Mm-hmm. Did we touch on that with like the toilet situation, the puking, and then is that when you started blowing up? And
no, I would say I started like blowing up maybe right before I dropped out. When I was like Blue Raspberry Colada Gang, and I was like, it was
when was
really,
that?
Like, peak.
Like how
that
many
was
months? Yeah, when was
it was November 2020.
Okay.
Or like
that
October,
was a good time.
Like
that was a good time for TikTok for a lot of people.
It was.
I think I was on cloud 9 November of last year.
Wait, was that?
And not everyone was on it yet.
September. I'm like trying to think. I don't even know the times anymore. Was that before?
That was like 7 months ago.
Oh, that's.
I remember.
Okay, that's when I started.
Yeah, I remember that time specifically because there was a meme going around that was like the white family, like sitting at the dinner table, and they're all looking, and the caption was like, "There's our little TikToker. Let us see you shake some ass." And like
I think Lil Sass made that.
Yeah, no, it was him. That's what it was because he actually when I read it, I hear it in his voice.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
He is so funny. A spider is crawling towards me, so if my camera goes off.
Wait, I didn't know if that was like a question. I'm like, I saw you like looking out of the corner.
No, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna hear. I think the next question I wanted to ask was there was a lot of people in the. Ooh, it's coming really quick.
No, kill it.
There was a lot of people that
Connor won't. I feel like Connor wouldn't kill a spider.
Oh, I would.
Blow it away or something.
He's like,
did we just hear the splat?
Wait, I'm freaking out.
You know what the worst thing is about. a spider is not seeing a spider. It's trying to kill it and then not seeing where it went. So
yeah, and then if you didn't kill it, and then now it's going to be crawling on the back of your neck.
I'll be shooting from a new location next week because I'm burning my house down.
I think it's, well, we live in different places, but it's pouring right now by me. So I feel like this is going to break the heat wave, you know?
It was pouring.
Oh, congrats, East Coasters.
Oh, yeah, you're not
far away.
Sorry.
It's a glorious 76 degrees in
Wait, that's
Southern
nice,
California.
though. It's been 95 degrees here.
It was 106. Like, it was fucking ridiculous. And
wait, I went to the Gossip Girl premiere last night, and I was like we were like standing. I went with my friend Ella. We're standing on the red carpet. We're about to take pictures, and she was like, "Remi, your like sweat is all through the back of the orange dress I was wearing. Like you saw it all." I was like, "This is why I can't be that like influencer girl. I can't go to events. I can't look good. Like I'm a mess."
I'm dripping sweat wherever I go. I mean, that's
dripping sweat. It's horrible.
So bad.
Anyways.
So what I was trying to do before the spider came in was a segment that we're gonna call 5 and Under 5.
Okay.
I was gonna score rapid fire them, but like 19 people also asked like if you were to give someone an advice, and we kind of touched on like I wouldn't tell someone to start a TikTok and drop out of college, obviously, but. If you were giving someone advice and they had what it takes to be a star, what it takes to be the next Brie, what would be your advice for starting a page from scratch? Like right now, thinking for me, if I had to start from 0 followers, like it's so overwhelming. I don't think I'd be able to do it.
I don't either. I think it was such a different time when we started, but I think what we all did when we started, we didn't have someone to like look. I don't know. We didn't like morph our pages off of someone. We didn't really like inspire it off of anyone. We just made content that we enjoyed and that we liked. And instead of trying to like kind of copy or reproduce something that seems like it's working, I would say just do like actually what you enjoy making and try to make it as organic of you that you can, because it's so obvious. It's so obvious when it's like inauthentic.
So obvious. Like,
and it's always really funny. And I've seen it happen for both of you specifically. I've seen it happen for myself a lot as well, and it's painful to watch. But like when people try Kmart versions of you start popping up on your feed, and people are telling you like, "Oh, this is giving me, Fibula vibes or Remi vibes or Brie vibes."
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, because that's what I said, and they just reworded it.
I've seen multiple people copy me and blow up more than me, and it makes me want to shoot my fucking head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you're really just copying deliberately what I'm doing.
I had to stop myself because I used to, when I see people copying, I would be like, comment and be like, like I would always like say a little like comment, and then people started like catching on and being like, Remi, like people are and like it is true. Like TikTok is where like you are able to, I mean, the whole point, I wouldn't say copying, but it's kind of what it is. It started with people like creating dances, but it's very obvious when you see, like if I saw someone right away, I'd be like doing something similar to you. Like in my head, you go to the original creator and you know who they're getting it from. Yeah. So I think it's
not like I'm saying I was the first one to be drunk and hungover, but on TikTok, yes, I was. So.
Yeah. And
I coined that.
I also think that it's like you said, Remi, it's obvious, and also like it's painful. I got a DM, so my strategy has always been I'm gonna follow this person because
I've done that. I
don't think you're ever gonna see it, and then I don't ever say a word. I just follow them.
That's a good strategy,
and they notice, And I just got a DM last week. Like I have no problem. Like if you're gonna be successful, and it's off of my stuff,
you seem like a very non-confrontational person.
I don't want to be confrontational. I'm like, more power to you. If you're gonna blow up using exactly what I said, good luck writing the new one. Job. And I'll take your next one. But this guy DMs me, and he's a great looking dude. I'm like, it's a little bit intimidating when I'm like watching him do really well, taking my stuff. And I'm like, do you mind slowing down on the content that you're stealing, because I need to make some new videos? But he's like, shoot, I don't know what I'm gonna do now that you followed me. Like full blown was like, I guess I need to stop taking your videos. That? Yeah, for sure. And I was like, hey, hats off to you, dude. That like most people don't,
admit it.
So like I don't care, but
I don't care, but I kind of do. So please stop.
I know, like when you're delivering the lines better than me, and like timing is so much better. I'm like.
But it's your joke and you did it, and it's like, come on. But I guess if you're better,
well, I was always thinking for drinking as well, that's low hanging fruit, and we all knew it. But like, we're fun. Like, being good at drinking, and this goes for all of us, is a personality trait, and it goes on your resume. But
you're funny with it. You're not just like drinking. You tell jokes and you make it personable, and it's funny.
Right, and I think that leads us into our next rapid fire question in segment 5 and under 5.
These are the least rapid.
I know. Well, the 5 and under 5. The 5 was better. The 5 and under 5. It's 5 hours actually. So that's what I did.
Oh, good. Yes. Okay.
So buckle
I'll order
up.
some food.
I got a question actually from my college group text, because for whatever's in the water recently, everybody's been doing these like extended benders, and I think you're pretty transparent with how you take care of yourself.
The world's
but
back open.
Yeah. What's your secret to recouping post?
Oh God. Okay. Well, definitely. I don't recover. I haven't recovered yet. I don't know. I'm actually down so bad lately. Like, I had to, when I came back from Miami, okay, I would say taking 3 days off of literally life. Like, I need 3 days off of life to completely come back to it. Like, I'm talking sit in my basement, go home to mom. Like, leave New York, go home to mom, sit in the basement, waters only, have her cook all of my meals. If you have access to that, it's gonna replenish you, and if not, power to you. I would say drink through it until you can't drink anymore.
Yeah, and what I love is that you will post all that content.
Oh yeah,
and it feels like we're there with you.
We're going through it together,
which is what I love.
But I hate the comments on TikTok where it's like people actually are like, "You need to get help. You need to seek." I'm like, dude, I'm 22. I'm on a bender.
22.
Yeah, it's also like, if I was going through something, and I can't speak for everybody, I'm not like, when you should ask if I'm okay is when I take 2 weeks off of posting. Like, I promise if I'm having a mental breakdown, I'm not taking out my phone and editing it on splits.
Yeah, that's very
adding a hashtag.
Exactly. I haven't done my mentalness.
Well, do you guys get like hungover? I feel like do you get like hungover, like not well, or you just keep going?
I get bad.
I was gonna say, I think Bree's like.
I sometimes go to the hospital. Like but
then I feel like the next day you're drinking again, and fine. Like when I get hungover, it's like 3 days long, and I'm like not moving, and I am like off of social media. I'm like, I'm not well, I'm not doing well. But like the best part, I think too, is like I don't do what you guys do when it comes to like making the content of it. But like when I am hungover and do videos, I honestly think it's the funniest thing. I think I'm the funniest person.
That's my best content. That's
when I'm hungover, I'm like brainless, and I'm just like like a freak.
You're so slap happy and shit.
I love your drunk videos too, that you're like, I'm gonna delete this tomorrow morning, and they all get like several million views.
I know. I'm like, never delete this.
I know, but then my dad texts me yelling at me the next morning, and he's like, Remi, this is not your brand. And I'm like, but you know what? It's me. So I'm gonna keep it up, and if you want to unfollow me, unfollow me. That's what I said to him last week.
Yeah, I feel like that's hard. I feel like me and Connor have built a brand where that's like what we can do, and people want to see that. But for you, it's a little different. Like you can't.
It really is. It's like people are so sensitive when I do something out of the Remi they know. But the thing is, like, remember when I posted the videos of me just like hooking up with guys, like old Remi, whatever. Like that is the Remi that all my home friends know and whatever. Like, because I can be that girl too. But I never showed that side of me. Like, I think when I said to people like I've never had a boyfriend and stuff, they were like, "Oh, poor Remi's never hooked up with a boy." And like, I think that's what they thought of me. And I was like, "Oh, I think it's time to show the other sides." And like, then people get offended in some way. People liked those, but I think some people, they're like, "We want your haul. We want the Remi." And I'm like, and it's that's the whole thing about TikTok and having a niche. Like, imagine you started posting. I'm trying to think something like that's really out of like the realm for you. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what
dancing. Like, I just started like dancing and like.
Have you never danced on TikTok?
I've never danced on TikTok. No.
You guys know that I used to dance like a lot.
No, TikTok. You didn't.
Yeah, I mean not actually, but. I'll tell you what.
Trying to be a hot boy? Like
no. But I won't. I'm not gonna lie to you. That thought did cross my mind when, like, I'm like, oh, I'm pretty good at this one. Should I do like a serious dance?
I would like both of you.
I've tried, but never post.
Yeah.
I want you both to do it, but completely sober. Thank you.
Impossible.
Come on.
Impossible. There's
like
no
right now, Brie, like in your room, like after this, just like sober and just like, are you sober?
I would be dripping sweat. I'd be screaming. No, yeah.
Well,
wait, you want to know a secret though?
Yes.
Well, it's not really it's not a secret. I just need to tell you. My mom the other day. So my mom downloaded TikTok for like the first time ever. She doesn't know how to use a phone, whatever. She's like 60, and she was like telling me about her favorite TikToker, and I'm like, wait, this sounds familiar. And it's you, Remi. You're my mom's favorite TikToker. All she does is talk about you.
God.
You're the only person she follows. And wait, can you smile for my mom real quick? Wait, she just
I'll just go.
Wait, you can just
Connor,
Remi, this everyone listening, Remi's just gonna say hi to my mom real quick. Will you say hi to my mom?
Wait, can you tell me her name?
Her name is Peggy.
Peggy, hello, it's me, Remi. Thank you for being a fan. I love you so much more than Brie.
Thank you.
Hey, Peggy.
She's literally gonna shit her pants. Yep.
Hey, Peg.
Hi, Peggy. It's me, Connor, too. I'm here.
Peg, just like my username. Peg.
No, my mom won't even watch my TikToks though, so she would hate your TikToks.
Wait,
I
need to know what your family
she wishes
thinks
I were
about this stuff that she wishes I were. What is your? Wait, oh my God! I just got a text pop up on my screen from my sister in the other room. Hi, Brie. Whoa!
Wow, this is
she
crazy. Connor,
do you
want to go?
Oh my God! Wait, Connor, I'm so wait. She just goes my fave. Just Brie. Connor, I think.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, my Uber's
Connor's
here.
Connor's
no,
the
best
Connor,
part.
I'm joking. My mom actually said my mom said that you're very cute and handsome.
Oh, see, I'll take that. That's fine. That's great for me.
Wait, we have to talk about Connor. You make out with everyone everywhere. I've heard so many.
Wait, why haven't I heard about this? I thought you were like celibate or something. Like I didn't know you like hook up with people.
I've seen so many tweets, so many like videos, and I just hear you're a party animal and you like to make out.
Well, the world is like nature's healing.
That's true.
Wait, I would freak out if I saw you hooking up with someone in my presence. Like I would take 100 pictures. Like I don't know. Like
and it happens.
I would make the best TikTok ever.
I shouldn't have engaged with the first person that posted it, but I did because I needed to use them for an ad. I was
wait, Brie, listen to
I was down severely.
That Connor did for me the other day. My friend's in love with him, like obsessed, like just nonstop. Like talks about him, and it was her birthday and we were at her birthday dinner and I was like, oh my God, yes, I need you. She like was talking about you at the dinner, and then I'm just like texting Connor, I'm like, please just FaceTime her, and I'm like FaceTime her phone, like she'll freak the hell out. And he was like, I'm in the sauna or something. Was your shirt off?
I was naked.
I don't know. I was like, perfect, do it right now, like she'll die. And you really made her night. She really now she's like freaking. She's like, I need to.
Well, now she's gonna be obsessed with you.
She's the best. But yeah, that's been a little bit of a situation that I need to nip in the bud. Because one thing that I don't know if you've dealt with this, either of you, but like I haven't like been like, oh, people know who I am at places now. Like I need to clean out my act. I'm out with my friends. Like I'm. Just because people are taking photos of me, I'm not gonna not take my shirt off.
Yeah,
crowd surf.
I feel like that's a bad thing. Like everywhere I go, I feel like our audience, especially me and you, Connor, they're always out. They're always at the bars.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, I'm like, "Fuck, did I like?" There's gonna be videos.
If I look at my tagged photos, on like a Saturday or Sunday morning, it's like I'm drenched in sweat, like. I'm happiest I've ever been with like my best friends that I don't know.
Don't know them. It's really bad.
It is. It's
I feel
tough.
like it's gonna get us in trouble soon, but we'll see.
Well, I don't think anybody here is like a horrible person at 3 a.m. I feel like we just like
just like disgusting.
Amplified versions of ourselves in a gross way.
Just disgusting. Yeah.
Wait, going back, Brie, because I'm actually really interested. Like, what does your family think about your content? Like, do they drink? Do they think it's funny? Are they not interested? No. Like, I'm what is it?
I've never seen either of my parents drunk in my whole entire life. I had the strictest parents growing up. Like, I had to.
Oh my God.
Sneak, like, crazy strict. It was scary. Growing up in my house was scary. Like, I had to hide everything. And I think that's what made me more crazy, honestly.
Yes.
But now they're very into it. They're very open. My dad was a crazy person when he was growing up, so he like doesn't drink anymore because he's like, I'm too old to be getting that insane. He used to have his own bar and whatever. So I think I'm my dad, and I think once like I settle down from being this crazy, I probably just won't drink again because I don't like drinking to just casually drink. I actually honestly just like to get fucked up.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like,
I mean, I'm even the same way though. I don't like really like. I'm more. Well, I like
like
to
a
like, casually
waste.
sometimes sip on wine, but if it's anything else, like I'm going like I just need to get drunk because then I'm just like, first of all, I don't want to just sip. This isn't enjoyable. Like it's just like there is a purpose there, you know.
Yeah,
Remi,
I taste.
I saw you casually sipping on a glass of wine last night on Ella's story. Casually sipping down a glass. In like
wait, you mean chugging in 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Because I was stressed.
I was
sweating all over. I got a blow up, and 2 seconds later it was ruined because it was like 100 degrees out, and I walked into her apartment pissed off. There was a hair person, a makeup person. They're like, hi. And I was like, I just walked over, didn't say hi to anyone, grabbed the wine, and I chugged the whole thing in 2 seconds. I was like, all right, I'm good now.
Yeah, I mean,
I think you guys are rubbing off on me. Like
nothing
I
like a Pinot bomb.
Too.
This is like the new bomb. I don't even know if it's a new Remi or old Remi, but I do feel like I'm also getting better with the hangovers. Like I feel like I'm just like, well, it's go time, so I don't really have excuses.
I thought this year, like getting older was gonna suck, but it's honestly just getting more fun. I feel like I'm having more fun as I get older.
Wait, I'm 26 and I'm still like ratchet. Like you can, like it's gonna go on.
I thought it was gonna get like I had to become like a real person, but I'm just becoming more of a fake person.
And my sister's 28 and she just moved to Miami and she goes out to 11:30 a.m. So she's still thriving over there.
Yeah, I feel like nothing's less fun as you get older. It's just different fun. Like you're at an
event.
Yeah,
it's different fun. It's different.
You're at an event instead of drinking vodka out of a water bottle in a field.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's the same. It's all a metaphor and it's all relative. Okay,
Brie, my sister quickly. My sister just messaged me again. That's popping up on my computer in the background, distracting me. But she was like, "Brie, when you come to Miami, go out with me."
Okay, yeah. Just give me her number after. I got you.
She's fun. She's a ton of fun. All right, Connor, you go. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I want to get back really quick to TikTok because this is my favorite question to ask people.
Okay.
And it's like I ask this in person every single time to people too. What is like the weirdest directly related to TikTok situation you've ever been in? Party, meeting someone. Usually like I can't think of something specifically, but like if you really think about it, like this person,
like the weirdest related to TikTok.
Or like someone that followed you that invited you to do something.
It wouldn't have happened if it wouldn't happen.
Yeah. Butterfly effect. Or something.
I feel like there's a lot that I'm not going to be able to think of, but I have a very recent one where I was in the Bahamas last weekend, and I feel like my whole following was there. Like it was crazy. 2 Chainz was sitting next to us, and there was a crowd around me, and I was like, 2 Chainz is right fucking there. Why are you talking to me right now? I don't think they realized that it was 2 Chainz though. They were like, that's not 2 Chainz. I'm like, that's fucking 2 Chainz. But so there was this kid that was pretending that he didn't know who I was. And honestly, like when I go out, I like meeting followers and whatever too. But it's also nice to be refreshed and like meet someone that doesn't know who you are. So you don't have to feel like there's expectations. Yeah. So we're talking to like this group of kids and like their girlfriends and whatever. And whatever, we're hanging out and they're all pretending not to know me. And I really thought that they didn't know me. And then like it slipped. We're going to the ocean and it slips that like they were lying the whole time and that they knew me and they just like wanted to hang out or whatever, which is like whatever, weird. Just don't lie about it. And then this kid, we're walking on the ocean with a group of us and he just takes all of his clothes off, like everything completely butt naked, slapping his dick side to side off of his legs, helicoptering in front of everyone. And we keep like, we're not that drunk. And then he just starts like screaming, like, Brianna Chickenfry, while he's helicoptering his dick. He got nervous. I was like, wait, so you guys did know me and you guys were just pretending you didn't? And his immediate reaction was to get completely butt-ass naked and helicopter his dick and start screaming my name and then run into the ocean. And then we never saw him.
Never. And as fast as he came into your life, he was gone.
When he ran into the ocean, I was like, I think this is where, the road ends for this group of friends. And we're gonna go separate ways. And I think I'm gonna be done with this. Yeah.
That's a mature.
It was the strangest like imagine that's your immediate reaction to get caught in a lie. You just get naked.
Some people really are unwell. Like I'm really confused about that.
It's a little hard to digest. Like it's I don't think I'm fully able to grasp visually?
Yeah, it was really, really crazy. That's actually a great question because that was last weekend. That was this
You're
weekend,
still
yes.
thinking about it. You're like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
And
so that
like,
has to be the weirdest relationship.
Don't you often actually like go out and drink with, like, do you just post that you're like, oh, if you're here, like, let's go out? Or do you actually go drink and go out with like fans and people from TikTok?
I never like go out with them, but once I'm at the bar and I meet them, I mean, they're always so cool. And
Yeah.
they're always like, it's fun. I feel like my demographic and probably same with both of you guys. They're like people our age and they're like, they're not like little kids. They're people that actually we could potentially be friends with. So I love meeting them and I'll drink with whoever I'll drink with anyone that I meet. Honestly.
That's what happened in New
cool,
York.
You're cool.
I loved coming to New York because it was, I guess, like whatever. You guys must deal with this all the time. Like we don't have that in LA. Like can't walk anywhere. Like I'm Ubering 40 minutes to and from the.
I love the walking city. It's awesome.
It's so nice.
Love.
I was a moment away from signing a lease over there, but like it's crazy.
You should. Let's get Connor to New York.
I was like, if it was a month ago, no, you guys are like, it's so miserable here right now. I can't breathe.
It's just hot. It's
who
a heat wave for 2 days.
I'm a diehard New Yorker. Like I seriously just think it's so fun. Like just like
same.
Like just like that kind of vibe. Like walking everywhere, running into people. Let's go here. Like it just love it.
Everyone's so just like the vibes are up. I'm not a big
it's
vibes
electric.
are good, but the vibes are great.
The vibes are up. No, really.
What I really love is that like if I have that Sunday Scaries thing in New York, I need to be alone, but I need to like be like what's it stimulated? Like I can just go get a coffee with my headphones in, and it's like everything's okay.
And you can just see, you can people watch. People watching here is awesome. And everyone is in their own world and it's like, no one's looking at me. No one's looking at me right now.
It's so nice.
Awesome.
Brie, I was going to say about drinking really quick. It's been so cool to see you from like when we were like, I think whenever I first followed you, we were like babies, like metaphorically. Like I saw you in college, like drinking with like, when you post a fan, I'm like, well, Bria's fans like out drinking, like taking shots with her fans.
It's crazy.
And then now you're in Miami and you're in New York and you're bouncing around and like you're at these fights and you're like on jets and it's so just insane. It's insane.
So wild. I still don't believe it half the time. I still right now I'm like, this life is so crazy and it happens so fast.
Well,
but it's the best thing in the world.
We are proud of you. I think that you like
so proud of you guys too.
I think it's fun to watch each other like with what's next and it's like
it is.
I think we're all in this like, growing period, but I think for you too, like you are not like age matters anyway. You're young and you like
22.
also have so much.
I'm 22.
That's gonna happen. So
Taylor's
I'm excited
version
to see it. And I really will be upset if we don't get drinks together soon. So
soon. And if I ever make it
crazy,
to LA,
but we'll make it happen.
Please.
This was fun.
Speaking of what's next, I'm curious. Do you have this is your pedestal now? What's next? And any plugs right now to throw in before we say sayonara?
We talked about all the podcasts, of course, but my next goal, I want to really like focus on YouTube and vlogging and stuff like that. I feel like that's more of my element. I feel like my podcast even is just a vlogging podcast about my life.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brianna Chickenfry on YouTube. I'm getting a new producer. We're doing a bunch of new stuff, and I'm gonna blow up, baby. So follow me on YouTube. That's where I'm going. Yeah, can't wait.
Sick.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You are. I
love you guys,
and we
thank you for coming. Love you,
of course.
And I'll see you guys both in New York. So
let
me know if you're in LA.
Yes. When you sign your lease, we'll see you.
Please, Happy 4th.
Happy 4th, everybody.
Let's go. Bye, Brie.
Bye, guys.
That was amazing.